Hey everybody, it's Chris. How are you? Happy Monday. I cannot even believe that we're already at the end of July. Today is July 31st. Oh my goodness. 4 o'clock today, time for our Soulful Business training. Super excited. One of the things that I know that I am hearing a lot is I don't know what to do. I know that I need to generate income and I'm not sure what to do because there's so much out there, right? Like it's very noisy in the online world. So if this is you, if you're feeling like, oh my gosh, there's like so many things I could do, and so all of a sudden you're kind of like in freeze mode, right? Our nervous system kind of gets hijacked by all of the things coming at us. And so sometimes we just freeze. And so we don't take action. We don't actually do anything. If this is you, comment below, give me a heart, give me a me. If you're like, oh my gosh, there's like so many things that I feel like I need to do in my business. And I'm just kind of feeling paralyzed, like, yes, I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. I could do this. Here's some specifics that I hear a lot. I don't have my website up, and I know I need to get a website up. I don't have a landing page yet, and I need to have a landing page for a freebie. I don't have a YouTube channel, or I'm not really sure how to do the YouTube thing. I don't like dancing on TikTok, and I don't even have a TikTok account. Where should I be showing up on social media? Should I be trying to be on Pinterest? Should I be trying to be on LinkedIn? Should I be on Instagram? Should I be on Facebook? Like there's so many different places that I can be, right? So if you're feeling this way, first of all, I want to say it's not your fault. We've all been there. I've been there too, and I really want to simplify this process for you by giving you some focus on income generators and what those might be, okay? Because the truth is, my friends, there's a lot that you could be doing, but there's not a lot that you really need to be doing. So this is where I talk a lot inside of Activate Abundance, inside of Six Figure Foundations, where we're talking about, right, what are the main income generators on your business? There's a whole lot that we think that we should be taking an action on, but in reality, 20% of the actions that you take actually generate 80% of your income. I want to say that again. 20% of the actions that you're taking right now generate 80% of your income, which means we need to get all dialed in and honed in on those 20% that are income generators, not busy work, not wasting time, not trying to figure out how to do things that are advanced marketing strategies before you're already at six figures. So here's a couple things that I want to share with you that you do not need right now. You do not need these things right now. You do not need a website right now. You do not need fancy branding photos right now. You do not need a YouTube channel right now. You do not need a podcast right now. You do not need ads right now. You don't need any of those things that you might see people who are further down the freeway than you that are using these advanced marketing strategies right now in their business. If you're not at six figures in your business right now, there are some very specific things that I want you to focus on. By the way, you can get these inside of my freebie. It's called Business Basics for 10K Months, and it's a checklist. So if you want that, just type in the comments checklist. I will be sure to send it your way. But these are the things that I want you to focus on, and they come in three main categories. Your primary focus right now is to bring income into your business. Why is that? Because you cannot grow when you don't have a business if you do not have paying clients. Your job, 50% of the time, is actually to show up and be visible where your ideal client is and attract them into your ecosystem so that you can serve and nurture them with amazing value, helping them create wins, epiphanies, and ahas, and then invite them to work with you. That's it. That is all. Now, there's multiple ways that you certainly can do that. And this is where I want to make things simple for you. You do not need to be on all of the places. There are two main things that I want you to get dialed in here and realize that we're focusing on two main things to grow your business. Your email system, so we want to make sure that we've got something out there that is going to attract your ideal client to you so that you can have their name and their email address and some place for them to land. What I mean by that is someplace where you can begin to cultivate connections and community. And there's multiple ways that you can do that, okay? It doesn't have to be on Instagram. It doesn't have to be on TikTok. It doesn't have to be on LinkedIn. It doesn't have to be on Facebook. But it does need to be on one main place where people are regularly having access to you for free so that you can begin to cultivate and build relationships with your audience. Super, super important. So here's what I suggest. If you are like me and you like to build and cultivate relationships and really focus on people and community, the best way to do that is on Facebook, okay? And this is why I have this Facebook group, because it allows me to show up and to give amazing value, to help you take the simple steps and take this complicated notion of how do I build a six-figure business and bring it down into simple, actionable steps for you so that you can create wins, epiphanies, ahas, take a golden nugget, implement it, and actually start to get some results. Okay, so that is the way that it works really well for me and for my clients. Now, that doesn't mean that you need to spend all of your time on social media. As a matter of fact, I've only been on Facebook today for about 30 minutes. So I do not spend all day on Facebook. What I do is I'm very intentional about when I show up, and I show up consistently during those times. One of the reasons why I love to do these Facebook Lives every single Monday. So every Monday, 4 o'clock, that's once a week, I get to share some incredible value, okay? So websites do not need to be up right now, okay? Branding photos, you do not need those right now. Facebook ads, Google ads, any type of ads, you do not need that right now. You need to focus right now on income generating activities, and marketing has to be one of them. As a matter of fact, 50% of your time should be spent getting visible. Now, that doesn't mean that you've got to DM people. It doesn't mean you have to do anything icky or out of alignment or inauthentic for you at all. But you do need to be visible so your people can find you, and that is attraction. So how are you going to attract people? How are you going to help people self-identify so that you can nurture them, bring them inside of your community, nurture them, and that nurturing can happen either in your email list or it can happen in person. And you also get to cultivate and grow a community where people get to have repeated access to you, again, for free. And then the third piece is inviting people to work with you. Because if you do not invite people to work with you, they don't know that they can work with you. I know we think that they should know, right? Well, of course they can work with me, like what it is that I can, but they don't know that they can work with you. So I'm going to give you an example of what this looks like, okay? So many of you guys already know Activate Abundance Academy is my business accelerator program, okay? So Activate Abundance Academy, that would be one place that I could invite somebody to work with me. Another place that people come and work with me is inside of Six Figure Foundations. It's actually a brand new program that we rolled out in the spring that helps you in 12 weeks dial in on your ideal client, your unique zone of genius so that you can begin to attract ideal clients. I even help you put together a freebie, teach you how to create a landing page, teach you how to create a simple PDF inside of Canva. I also help you with your pricing because we want to have 2 core main offers, and then we get to put those pieces together. So these are foundational pieces that you want to have dialed in so that you can attract people into your ecosystem, nurture them, and just be a really neat person. Just you. You're fine just the way you are. You just get to be you. And then give them a natural next step to take with you. So here's what I want to invite you into. I actually have 2 invitations for you. One, I want you to show up tomorrow, 12 o'clock Eastern time, because I'm going to show you how to start creating cash quickly. Now, there's 2 main strategies to bring in cash in your business. One is the short-term strategy. That's what I'm going to teach with you tomorrow. I call this creating a cash infusion so that you know how you can create cash on demand anytime you need it. There's 3 main strategies that I'm going to teach. Definitely come here and use it. I use this over and over on repeat. My clients use this over and over on repeat. I promise if you show up, I'm going to answer your questions. I'm going to help you uncover which one you want to pick for the next 30 days. So I'm going to teach you how to create a cash infusion, and that is for our warm audience, and it is a short-term strategy. It is not a long-term strategy. Now, you do need a long-term strategy as well, because you are going to run out of people who are in your warm market, which means you constantly want to be bringing people into your ecosystem. Another word for that is bringing leads into your pipeline. And if you're not doing that on a long-term basis, you are not going to have a sustainable and a profitable business, because you cannot keep just trying to do these cash infusions all the time, because you won't have new people coming into your market. You will exhaust your audience, and we don't want to do that. So we constantly want to be bringing in new people that we get to serve and nurture and give amazing value. Got it? All right, so come join me tomorrow, 12 o'clock, and I'm going to teach you how to create a cash infusion. And I really want you to take a look at any of the activities that you are doing. Here's your action step that I want you to take for today so that you can actually take and get a quick win out of here. Are your activities, do they fall into the marketing and the sales and the mindset? Those are 3 things that you want to focus on. Marketing is attracting your person into your ecosystem, so you have to be visible so that you can attract people, right? And a website is not it. I'm sorry, a website is not it. A website is, people need to find your website. A website is actually not helping somebody self-identify, so that's something that can come later, okay? So how are you showing up and being visible? How are you nurturing those relationships? And how are you inviting people to work with you? Okay, so I want you to write those down. Write down what are the activities that you're doing that fall into those 3 categories. Anything else that you're doing needs to wait. Do not worry about a strategy for YouTube right now. Do not worry about an extra strategy, special LinkedIn strategy. Do not worry about getting spending money on branding photos. Your primary goal right now is income. And once you get to 6 figures, then we can begin to hone and master your process. Now that we know what you're selling effectively, right? Once you're at 6 figures, you're selling effectively, and then we can begin to expand into advanced marketing techniques and strategies. But you don't need the advanced ones now. We want the ones to get you to 6 figures first, okay? So we get to keep this simple. Attract, nurture, invite. Anything else, put it in an idea book, okay? Put it in an idea book. Come back to it later, but we get to focus on the income generators in your business. All right, my friends, remember, come back tomorrow, 12 o'clock. I'm going to be going live. I'm going to teach you the short-term strategy to creating cash in your business anytime you need it. And it's going to be super, super fun. I will absolutely drop the registration link for that, although you don't have to register for it. I'm going to be going live here. If you do register, you will be able to get the Zoom link so that you can actually join me and get your questions answered, and you'll get my show notes. So it totally makes sense to register. All right, my friends, I will drop that link as soon as I finish in the comments, and let me know what is one takeaway that you are taking with you, one golden nugget, one aha that you're like, oh my gosh, that makes so much sense to me. I want to know. I want to hear it in the chat. All right, my friends, have a great day.